brilliant the whole of the tournament. But they turn up, not a spare seat in the house for the final, and they're going to give both of them the respect they deserve.
Cheers, Rod. Commentators in 3D, Nigel Pearson and Wayne Mardle. And here on Sky Sports 1, Stuart Pike and John Part.
Thank you, Dave. Strap yourself in. It is the sensation that is Michael van Gerwen, the Dutch darting green machine, against the kaleidoscope of colour that is Peter Wright, who has lit up this tournament. A new world champion, a new name on the Sid Waddell Trophy, the first world champion of 2014. Is the sport of darts entering a new era?
Well, it certainly is, Stuart. I believe in new champions. Really going to shake things up, and could be a run of new champions over the coming years. The talent is out there, but this Peter Wright is an exceptional story, really. How well he's played on tour, and then to translate finally this particular championship into a televised game as strong as he has is really crazy. And then we have Michael, who is always been the prodigy, you know, so we know what he can do.
Well, I reckon Michael van Gerwen looked nervous and edgy on the walk-on. We were having a little chat about that, weren't we? And Peter Wright looked a little bit more relaxed, but I guess all the pressure will be on Michael van Gerwen because he is expected to win. He is expected to be crowned world champion.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But that doesn't mean there's no pressure on Peter. The pressure for Peter is, hey, this is the chance of a lifetime. Get the name on the trophy. Don't just touch it, put the name on it. He needs 2 treble 19s he was going for. He's going to put some pressure onto van Gerwen's 91 attempt. Van Gerwen himself will need a treble. One of his first 2 darts.
Mark will require 91.
Double 9 to take the opening leg against the throw. If there were any nerves, John Park, he just got rid of them.
Yeah, the contrasting style, the rat-tat-tat, Michael van Gerwen. And much more deliberate, Peter Wright. Wouldn't say slow, but deliberate's fair. And for Peter Wright, if he starts to fall behind a little bit, it'll be important for him to maintain his pace, not to get rushed, not to start throwing faster, because he's got the perfect tempo when he's throwing right.
96.
Well, so far, exceptional on the switch to the treble 19. How about this, John? When Peter Wright made his Lakeside World Championship debut in 1995,
100.
Michael van Gerwen was 5 years old. The boy could become a man later on tonight. New Year's Day 2014, Michael van Gerwen, born to be a world champion. Will this be his night? Will this be his moment? Or will Peter Wright?
A fantastic shot there. Needed 25 for bull the last to leave an out shot, but Michael answering, needs a bull for a 167. Just he got caught up in the moment, I think, there. That got away from him. And certainly a doable outshot 135 that he set up with a 170. It's alive and needs a treble 20. So we all come down a bit, and Michael, standing behind, relaxes. Thinks, I have the measure of this double 19.
95. Mark, will you require 38?
Well, he went straight for it. Only one dart now. One dart is all it needed. Under pressure again, Michael van Gerwen hits the double, and he takes the opening 2 legs of this World Championship final, but really important darts early on in the piece.
Well, Michael's trusting his rhythm, and you have to as a rhythm pace player. You have to just trust those doubles to go in early in the match, and fortunately for Michael they are, and so that's going to be probably the case for the whole night. And on the other side of it, Peter Wright responding with a 180. Pretty much needs to make sure he wins one leg this set. He started it. You know, he's got to win a leg in this set for his own morale.
Well, in the
44.
I think we're going to break. Well, we are surely going to break the record. That was the 582nd 180 of the tournament. Matches last year's record 588 in 2012. Well, 582 last year, 588 in 2012. That's the record. Michael van Gerwen, where he's been really good. He's been missing the treble 20, but his treble 19 has been brilliant.
And he looks determined to win this set 3-0 against the throw.
31.
He'll get a chance for that 136, and that's a simple treble 20, double 8 shot. We see it a lot. So Peter under immense pressure from Mighty Mike.
136.
Fabulous. Well, Peter Wright here will get his first start at a double. He's been waiting in the first two legs.
You would think so, but sometimes these singles can go awry. He needs treble 19 is what he's trying. Yeah, so 2 darts for double 10. And he's proven true to his tournament form. Clinical finishing from both of these contestants early on. Good to see.
174.
Fantastic 174 from Michael van Gerwen. We're into this, we're into the final. Packed house, almost 3,000 here inside the Ali Pali.
94.
You and I reckon this could go the distance. We were talking, weren't we? We think possibly 7-5 either way.
Well, I would say it could, but I think this opening set for Michael gives hints of a total domination. It looks like this leg like there's no way Peter Wright can rescue this set that he started. So what will Michael be like in the second set is what I'm thinking already. And probably Peter's thinking it, and Michael knows what he wants to be like, and that's pretty similar to how he's been in this set.
100.
We've got to finish it off first. Got to hit that winning double. Great start from both players.
And Peter looking for a 140 or a 137. Just leave an out shot. You have to be ready to pounce in case of a turn, but gets to 52 in the end, so he'll be happy with that. He'll count that at the last second as a good turn.
Well, how much pressure will he be under throwing for the set?
Yeah, and he might not get another chance if he misses, because obviously it would be Peter's throw in the next.
52.
For the opening set then, he needs tops. He needs double 10.
32.
Pressure.
Yeah, and
Pressure.
This is the sort of outshot that Peter Wright has taken with great regularity in this championship. Needs one treble of the first 2 darts to get a crack at a double. It'll have to be this dart for 88. Treble 20 for double 14. No. He'll be disappointed in that after how many times he's been successful in a similar scenario.
59.
Well, a real let-off for Michael van Gerwen. Can we get the job done here?
Game shown.
He does. He doesn't need asking twice, and Michael van Gerwen strikes first in this World Championship final. Wins a big opening set against the darts. Brilliant start from both. Van Gerwen leads 1-0. Van Gerwen hit 13 treble 19s during that opening set. Astonishing, John Park.
Yes, very effective switching, and just got the confidence. He's just got the confidence to hit anything he wants. He's in that mood. And if I'm Peter Wright, you know, I'm a little concerned because I lost the first set. Michael had the only break of throw. And that could be very large in terms of Peter now has to try and find a break of throw of Michael.
98.
And when you're averaging both players over 100, breaks don't come too readily.
140.
In fact, you'd have to say a 12 dart or less is about the only way you'll get one, unless you're really lucky.
A lot of room.
140.
You know, the oohs and the ahs, the crowd are demanding it. They're expecting it.
Yeah, I think Michael's eating it up. He's loving the atmosphere. He's loving playing in this World Championship final. And this time around, being the favorite, a heavy favorite, I think he's really enjoying it. And I think he looked a little pressured walking on, a little like that, but now that he's actually throwing the darts, he's hitting doubles, hitting trebles. Double 12 in this instance, he needs a double. There's another leg.
12 darter. 12 dart leg.
Yeah, on his throw. So that means Peter Wright needed a 9 to break him there. Just my point. The task for Peter Wright, because he was broken in his set, there was only one broken leg, but it ended up in losing a set, and that's pretty huge.
Yet again, treble 19. Again! Astonishing how he has hit that treble 19 in the early part of this final. Tell me, I mean, you've experienced this many times. What are the players feeling right now at the start of a World Championship final? The nerves, the adrenaline, the emotion?
Well, yeah, before you throw, you're just entirely pumped up. The adrenaline pumping through you. There's no chance of really getting nervous once you start. You already have adrenaline running through your body entirely, so you're kind of used to it, actually. You settle in for a while as the match goes on. It may at some point later down the road, because you've been relaxed for a while, experience some nerves again, but just right now, they're all out, ready to play.
At Sky Sports Darts on Twitter.
60.
Make your predictions. Leaves a big score.
Well, yeah, look at it's threatening to break Peter Wright again, and a 170 would certainly be a painful way to do it.
170.
You might even have 6 darts, because Peter Wright at 101, and the last time he had that range of finish, he failed to capitalize, didn't he? He failed to re-break.
Well, that's the first time that we've seen that in this final. Back-to-back visits from Michael without a big treble.
But he's still likely to get a chance now, unless Peter gets a treble. This dart, no. And we know how Michael is finishing. He likes big ones. Anything over 100 is easier than under 100. Needs treble 18. Yes, double top.
74.
Peter can count himself lucky, but it may take him 2 darts just to get 1 dart and a double here. And this just to try and hold his throw. He'll get 2 for double 16. We know it's his favorite from the semi. Double 8.
55.
Well, he was 7 out of 8 on double 16 in the semi-final. 7 out of 8. He's been punished by Michael van Gerwen for those 2 missed darts at double 8 and double 16. Peter Wright there on the wrong end of what he has done to all his opponents throughout this tournament.
Yeah.
When they've missed, he's pounced and punished.
57.
And the problem for Peter is he's probably about 2 minutes away from going down 2-0 in sets, unless he does something miraculous. That's a good start.
Just needs to get into this, get into the final,
100.
settle himself down. He knows what he can do. We know what he can do. He's proved it over the last 2.5 weeks.
Although it's the first of 7 sets, Stu, the thing is, Peter is feeling like he's running out of time already, just by the manner in which, the rat-a-tat manner of which Michael approaches and hits everything. He needs to calm himself down, keep his pace down, as I said earlier. Like that. He did the right thing, move, take your time. He didn't get the treble in the end, but slows this man down a bit and
100.
puts his mark on the match more.
Well, we expected averages at the start of the final of around the 100 mark, and they haven't let us down.
A 140 here would put him with...
85.
No, he just lost his chance to try and get a 12-dart game. And Michael is thinking about getting out in 6 from 248, and he's having a very good chance now, leaving 108.
Well, the only thing missing for Van Gerwen is a 180 so far.
Maybe might see a 171 before a 180.
Mark, we require
We've had a 174, haven't we? Topsy needs
88. Painting requires 76.
To break. First time he would do it in the match. 16. We'll leave one dart for double top to stay alive in the set.
56.
Not looking quite as confident on those final darts at double as he has in previous matches. And that man, Michael van Gerwen, certainly does look every bit a world champion right at the moment. He's not having anything of giving up chances to Peter Wright. Peter Wright has a lot of problems to sort out when we return.